Greetings and salutations, class. It is I, back again after another hiatus, but I am back to share with you another horror DVD update. I've become the other guy, only recording update videos. I am ashamed of myself, but I did get some really cool ones to share. So, since I am surrounded by beautiful DVDs, let's add more to the pile. Screw it. First off, I already own this particular release, but the disc is in a much nicer state than the one I have. The box, not so much. But I bought a cartoonish release cover of Evil Dead 2. Like I said, I already have this one, but the disc in this one is in better shape than the one I have. The box, not so much. So I'll just take the disc, put it in the nicer box, and this will either be a gift or a watch copy. I haven't decided, but I love Evil Dead 2. I, again, have this, and I have the Blu-ray, the anniversary Blu-ray of this, but if you really get into collecting DVDs, horror DVDs or different releases, there's a whole bunch of releases for the Evil Dead trilogy. Speaking of which, I have another release different from the one I have of the Evil Dead. The copy that I have is the one with the movie poster. It's blue and it has the chick, on the head grabbing her. It's different than this one. This one has the Evil Dead in big bold letters, but I have been reviewing this and it does have different special features. I am still in the hunt to get the Book of the Dead releases of the Evil Dead and Evil Dead 2. The ones that look like the Necronomicon for each movie. I've never come across a DVD copy of those, but if I ever do, I will buy them because those are a thing of beauty. Speaking of movies that I own but I bought because there are different release, Bram Stoker's Dracula. I already have this movie, because of course I do, but the copy that I have is better because it has more special features, and the image quality is cleaned up, but the cover is not so good. I'll post an image of that DVD release here. There you go. But I like this original DVD release because it's the movie poster with the statue here and all the actors here. I do wish that they had released this copy as a 2-disc, this cover as a 2-disc set instead of the one that I bought, but there you go. Did I need a different cover release of Bram Stoker's Dracula? Yes, I did, actually. Yes, I did. The next one I have is, to my knowledge, I don't know if this ever got a proper series release, but I have Goosebumps, the Tower of Terror. I grew up watching Twilight Zone and Outer Limits and Tales from the Crypt, but for the younger folk, Goosebumps series was pretty cool. Again, I actually preferred Erie, Indiana. If anyone caught Erie, Indiana, or the other season, which was like a parallel dimension. But Goosebumps had some good episodes. The intro was catchy and cool. So I am trying to collect more of these DVD sets. But I don't know if they ever released a complete series. I'm pretty sure they did, because the show and the books are very popular. The next DVD I got is one that I am ashamed that I never had before. So many awesome movies that are missing from my collection that just weigh heavily on my horror creds. But I finally got a copy of the Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2. There is another release that is like the that I've seen that has like the Breakfast Club, but for some reason, I suppose I could order DVDs online or Blu-rays and be done with it, but Much like the Predator, I enjoy the thrill of the hunt, of finding a movie that I've been searching for a while and finding it randomly somewhere, somehow, as is the case with this one. Dennis Hopper there on the cover. I quite like that cover indeed. And now, my Texas Chainsaw Massacre collection has one less movie that I have to hunt down for. Next one is a recent movie that was not necessarily good, but was missing from the horror collection. But I remedied that by finally getting a copy of The Rite. Some people don't like demon possession movies. They feel that it's too scary. But they're movies. At the end of the day, just keep telling yourself, it's only a movie. It's only a movie. And you won't get so freaked out. But not a lot of people seem to grasp at that concept. But this one, again, was not the best demon possession movie. It does have a lot of cliches. But it is what it is, and I didn't have it, so I remedied that by finally getting a copy. The next one is a blind buy. It is still sealed. I do have to watch it. And it's called The Church. Looks interesting, but again, my knowledge of this particular movie is nil. I know nothing about this one. But that's what I enjoy horror movies. It's such a varied genre. You can find so many hidden gems by blind watching a horror movie, or you might come across something really, really bad. But it does have Clint Howard and Bill Moseley, so there is that. The next one is one that I honestly had no intention of getting, but it was the last of the series that I was missing, and I finally came across a copy that had the slipcase, and I was like, well, it's cheap. I don't have it, and I'll finally complete that series, and it's Scary Movie 5. I liked the first Scary Movie, but after the first one, the series really took a downward spiral into mediocrity, and this one is by far the worst of the 5. But the first one was cool. Let's remember the first one for what it was. It was actually enjoyable. The next one is another blind buy about zombies. A long while ago, I had already bought a zombie movie about gangsters, and this one is kind of like the same by the looks of it. It's called Dead Heist. It's about this group of robbers that are going to steal something, and zombies happen. Again, blind buy, but might be good. That Gangs of the Dead, I think the name was of the gangster zombie movie about. That one was okay. The next one I bought is The Hunt for the BK Killer. I do have a movie with the BTK, I'm sorry, the BTK Killer, starring Kane Hodder. But this one is different. You tend to come across about a lot of that in horror movies, that one movie is released and then you have another similar movie. But have not seen this one. I own and have seen the one with Kane Hodder. Next up, Fever Lake. Another blind buy. I know nothing about this. Only it stars Corey Haim and Mario Lopez. But it looks like it might be either a mutant movie or something with some sort of possession. I don't know. I'll have to watch it and I'll let you know. And the last one is actually the last of the series of 3 movies. I need to get the second one. The first one I enjoyed. I thought it was a lot of fun for what it was. And this is the third part, Feast 3. The final finish. But I do need to get the second one because there's 3 of these and I have the first one. Weird that I skipped all the way to the third one, but now I'll track down a copy of the second one. delightful. As is tradition in this video series of DVDs, I like to recommend the standouts. And I'm gonna go with Evil Dead 2 and The Evil Dead. These movies are good stuff. Mwah! Mwah! Chef's kiss. Chef's kiss. Delightful movies. I can't get enough of them. And again, I will hopefully come across a copy of the Book of the Dead releases, because those were a thing of beauty. I freaking love the Book of the Dead releases. The look of them are wonderful. Well, class, this was this horror DVD update, but I have 2 more to go. So I hope to see you then, and like always, I wish you all a good evening.